Three things you should consider before starting your business. The first one was, can you get your emotions in check? If you're someone who's very emotional, makes decisions based on emotions, having a business is going to be very difficult for you. I recommend that you learn how to either manage your emotions first, either through therapy, some kind of drugs, or I'm talking about like pharmaceutical, not like not off the street. And then maybe a significant other sometimes can help. If not, you want to set yourself up with a comfortable bank account and some advisors that will help you navigate this. And this is best case scenario. You have a rich uncle, your dad's rich. You want to start your own business. He's like, here you go, son. Here's 50K. You go do what you want. And if you have some questions, I know you're going into this industry. I have this colleague. He actually was in that industry 20 years ago. He exited. He sold his business for $50 million. So I'm sure he'll answer your questions. Boom, you're set. Now you have someone to ask questions to if you are stuck, and you have the money behind you to get big going right away. If you don't have that, and you have a hard time regulating your emotions, I don't recommend starting your business till you can get those controlled. The other, the second reason I don't recommend, the second reason to hold off the second reason to not start your business yet is if you have hard responsibilities, kids, really high debt, someone's dependent on you, your family, like if you have hard responsibilities. So let's say you're 30 years old, you're tired of your job, you have two kids, one's 7, the other one's 13, they're both in school, but you still paying for daycare, they still need food, they still need clothes, you still need food, you still need clothes, you still need to pay your rent. You have unforeseen expenses with your kids. Life always has unforeseen expenses. You can't take the plunge because it is too much of a risk, in my opinion. You don't want to do that to your family or to yourself. You don't want people to look at you like, look at this idiot. And yeah, you shouldn't do things on people's judgment of you. But this is real life. You haven't developed the skills yet to say, fuck those people. Because you don't have the money to say, fuck those people yet. So, if you have hard responsibilities, you are going to have to work your ass off. And it fucking sucks. But that's the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to start your side hustle. Start whatever your business is going to be. Let's say you're a nail technician and you want to start your own nail salon. You have to start, you keep working at your job as a nail technician. Let's say that's where you work. Let's say you work at Walmart, you work in retail, whatever. Continue working at your job. At night, you go to clients' houses. You have to leave your kids with a babysitter, or they're coming with you and they're staying in the car because it's only taking you 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is. You're going to have to make it work. It fucking sucks. You're going to have to make it work. You go, you service them, you make your $30, your $40, or $50, whatever it is. That's every night of the week you're doing that. Now you do that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Maybe you now have a client every night. Awesome. You have a client every night for 6 months. Obviously, they're not going to be, like, it's not going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, it's going to be, oh, I need you in 2 weeks again because I like to do my nails every 2 weeks. Oh, that other client likes to do their nails weekly. This client is every month. But now you have a book of clients. Now there's 30 people who in the process of a month call you multiple times, maybe once. But they're there. You know you have some income coming. You take the next level now. You go, hey, at your job, I want to work part-time. I have this and this, blah, blah, blah. I need this day off or that day off. And you try to stack all your appointments on that day. Or if not, if that's not a possibility for you, you need to keep grinding till you're almost out of time to now take the plunge. 6 months, 8 months, a year down the line, you've built up your book of business. There's people that will follow you to a salon. You can now start small. You don't have to go open this freaking 12-chair salon. You could start in a little place with 3 chairs, 4 chairs, and you are grinding. You're grinding your ass off for the first year, and you're going to fucking eat shit. But you know what? Your responsibilities are taken care of. Your kids are taken care of. Your bills are taken care of. Yeah, you're not getting to go out. You don't have extra expenditures. Christmas is a little light that year. But through that grinding, next year gets easier. Next year gets easier. Now you're 3 years in. You are now starting to see some of the success. You're so busy you need to hire someone. And you've always fucking made it. So if you're not prepared to go through that grind and you're in that situation with hard responsibilities, I'm sorry. It's tough for me to tell you to do it. If you can't figure out how to grind and fucking suffer through the shit, it's going to be hard for you to make it. The last one is you're not ready to start your business if you're not ready to grow as a person. You need to grow your skill set and you need to grow your mentality / your beliefs. Your beliefs are what's going to limit you the most because you are set that the world works this way, things do this, and we do this for money. It's very hard for you to morally, if you come from a background like me, you were dirt poor, 4 people in one room. If that's how you started, it's hard for you, at least for me, this is me telling you my experience. This was a belief that's very hard to break. I haven't fully broken it. It's hard for me to charge someone for something that takes 5 minutes, $100, $60, $80, whatever it is. Other people do it. I have a perfect example. So I'm in the car audio business. We program remotes for remote starts. Your remote start, remote, you broke it, blah, blah, blah. Programming can take 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe sometimes 10 minutes. There's shops that will charge you $80, $100, $60, $50. For me, because of my limiting beliefs on the person, someone comes in here with a 98 Corolla. They're maybe a little older than me. They don't have anything flashy on. This is their everyday car. They just use the remote start because they have to get up at 4 a.m. Me coming where I come from, I cannot morally charge that person $60. That $60 probably takes them 4 hours for them to earn, and they just got unlucky, lost the remote broke, and now they're going to have to pay $60 for that. For that person, I feel terrible charging them $60. As a business person, I'm a fucking idiot for not charging them. But as a person, I can't justify it. And that's a belief that's very hard to break. Because if the situation is different,